French spring rolls. For this you need rice paper, rice noodles, you need cucumber, which you'll be cutting into slices, carrots, which you will be cutting into slices, an egg, bok choy, spring onion, prawns, breadcrumbs, soy sauce, oyster sauce, and sesame oil. And if you would like to spice it up a bit, you can add some chili. So we sliced our bok choy, and now we'll be just baking it in some hot olive oil, and we'll be seasoning it with pepper and celery salt. Celery salt is a good alternative if you have high blood pressure compared to usual salt. Alright, so now we're just going to be seasoning our spring onion with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of celery salt. It depends on you how oily or salty you would like it to be. I like to add a lot of olive oil so it stays nice and juicy. And now you just let this sit for a little while so the salt can be absorbed in the spring onion. So now we'll be making our sauce. So we're gonna have a basis of soy sauce. Just add a bit of that. You add some sesame oil and a little bit of oyster sauce. I generally just do it on a feeling, but it's up to you which taste you would like to see the most. Of course, if you would like to, you can always add a lot of chili, which we do like in this family. We just have one family member that doesn't, so we make a separate one for them. I would add a little bit more soy sauce to this, but overall it's a relatively good balance, so just keep it 1/3 of each ingredient.
Now we're going to coat the shrimps in breadcrumbs. Very easy to do. So you put them in some egg and then turn on in the breadcrumbs. And look, this is what we need.
Alright, so now we're going to be cooking our shrimp in some olive oil. You only need to cook them for a few minutes because they cook relatively fast. Alright, so just to make sure that our spring rolls have some flavor, we're actually going to be mixing in the sauce with our noodles. If you want, you can always make some extra sauce to dip your spring rolls into afterwards. Alright, so we forgot to tell you that we actually also have some mint to make it more fresh, and we also have some taugé for some more filling. So now what we'll be doing is I'm going to show you how we roll our spring rolls. Alright, so first you will be immersing your rice paper into some water. You don't need to do it for very long. Then you just lay it on your plate and you wait a few seconds until it's slightly bendable. Meanwhile, you can already start adding some filling. You add a little bit of taugeh, some carrots, a little bit of cucumber, some of your bok choy, some of your spring onion, some shrimp, and then you just top it off with some mint. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna grab this end, fold it over. You're going to grab the other end and fold it over. And you're gonna turn the plate, roll this over like this, make sure your filling is inside, and then just roll it gently. And there you have it. This one didn't turn out as perfectly, but that's your first spring roll right there. But with practice, you get perfect. You can eat them cold, or you can also bake them in a pan slightly. They'll never look perfect, but they sure do taste good. I hope you enjoyed just as much as we will.